Jay Bullocky.
Jay Bullocky.
From a small border town.
I went to Moran, India, and I went to Sabaya, Philippines, and I went to Moscow last night too. I went to Russia. Outside of Moscow, Russian cities are bleak as fuck. You hardly see anybody walking around. Not a lot of cars. Russia ain't doing that good.
No?
No, and generally, I mean, they're millionaires in Russia and stuff like that. They got really nice neighborhoods, I'm sure. But the majority of these cities and towns outside of the bigger cities, people aren't doing good at all, man. They don't have nothing. In those towns, there's nothing going on. Hello? Yeah. No, I didn't. That's okay. No, I didn't purposely call you. It might have been by mistake, but I've been listening to my podcast show, so I thought I haven't called you. You all right? That's good. Bye.
Tell me it was a Philippine lady.
No. I've kind of cut her off a little bit in a not in a negative way. I kind of like just stopped replying a lot of times. So her calls are getting less and less. Now it's up to almost 3 days between calls, which is good. She started getting kind of weird about religion and her daughter. And I want you to be a daddy to my daughter and stuff. I'm 73 years old. I ain't starting to be no daddy for nobody right now.
No, you want me to be a granddaddy? That's a little different.
I don't want to be no granddaddy. In my personal private life, I don't want no kids around. I'm trying to smoke weed and have fun. My house is not kid proof.
Yeah, I don't.
Just for me to deal with her, I would have to do so much stuff, and I'd have to go to church. I ain't going to nobody's church, man.
But you have to go to church when you go there?
Well, she's religious. She's a Catholic. She always sending me pictures of churches. We went to church twice last week, and all this church stuff, and Jesus Christ this and Jesus Christ. I can't compete with Jesus. I can't compete with him. I'm not gonna even try.
No, he doesn't stand for much.
And then, like, when I brought up
competition.
When I brought up the subject of sex, it seemed like she was real vague.
Yeah, because she's Catholic. Sex is bad.
Now you know that's not gonna work with me. Not that I'm some kind of sex machine. Don't get me wrong, you know, but no. She's not gonna even do the stuff I want to do sexually.
No. Or she does, and she just won't do it in public or let anybody know in public.
But hey, whatever. She seems to be a nice person, but I'm not in any position to really help her. The kind of help she needs. And what she wants a green card. You know that's what she wants. For me to get her a green card costs about between $15,000 and $20,000 to get her a green card. Her and her daughter, green cards. I mean, if I wanted a family and I was in love with her, you know what I mean, and all that stuff, okay, cool, but it's not like that. I don't really know her. She don't really know me.
No, she sounds desperate.
She is. Oh, no, she's desperate. They are. Most of them over there are desperate. They want to get the hell out of the Philippines.
And you're not, so.
No. I'm curious, but not desperate.
Yeah. But I mean, the poor people, like, the only reason that poor people don't want to get the fuck out of here and go places is because they're told that other poor places are worse.
Or worse.
But there's places in Mexico that are really nice.
Yeah, there probably is.
And if you're poor, you're not really affected by the cartels. Especially if you don't deal in drugs. If you're not fucking with the cocaine. If you're just a normal dude driving a fucking normal car, cartels aren't going to be fucking taking you for hostage or...
I don't know.
There's no money.
It might not be a cartel that does it.
I'm just saying there's no money in it. Like, to take poor people, they only fuck with the rich people.
Of course there's no money, but they're trying to say... But how do they know you're poor, though?
Because you're not driving a fucking Mercedes.
Dude, it's all kind of bloggers. I look at they go all over Africa, go all over Mexico and everywhere, and they don't have nothing but the backpack and the clothes on their back, and one of these, or maybe a GoPro. That's it. They're as poor as the people in that country.
And are they getting robbed? Are they getting taken in for...
I haven't seen it yet.
No, because it's not the reality. Again, if you go down the wrong fucking street 3 blocks away from, or 3 miles away from here...
Yeah, but see, no. But you don't understand. From look at all these vlogs. The thing I came up with is, at any time, you could be in the middle of a gunfight. At any time in Mexico.
Has that not been Detroit the last
No,
couple
I'm talking about real gunfights. I'm not talking about Detroit type shit. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, yeah, in certain
We're
areas.
talking about real gunfights.
Where they're,
Everybody's got a machine gun.
Certain areas, yeah, that's possible.
And then, in the tourist areas, there's scammers galore.
Yeah.
Because
they're tourists.
This guy's trying to sell you fake Viagra.
Tourist areas cost
fake
too much
everything,
anyway.
you know. But
it's convenient that you take away the retirement area for the people who are the poor and middle class of our country. Like, where they could go. Instead, they gotta lose all their wealth here. That's your choice. You don't want to go to Mexico or south of that because it's all socialism dictatorship.
Well, it's just unknown.
No, it's not unknown. There's ways to see it. Like, you've seen real people down there.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying for your average, I'm a consumer of information. I seek information in a lot of places, but most of my friends aren't like that. You know, most black people aren't like that.
Most people aren't like that.
And they'll they got a niche of something that they like, and that's where their attention goes. Where I'm all over the place. I want to know what it's like in India. I want to know what it's like in Nigeria. I want to know what it's like in Borneo. And Borneo was really interesting.
Where?
Borneo.
What's that?
It's a country, an island.
Where?
Country. In the South Pacific.
Okay.
Not far from. They say that people from Borneo actually populated the Philippines, all these places, like 3,500 years ago. Even Japan, which blew my mind.
It's hot out there.
When they showed black Japanese with dreads, an old picture taken back in the 30s, is black people with dreads, but they're Japanese.
I mean,
they're the founders of Japan.
7 billion people in the world.
And you know another thing about Asia that's weird?
Huh.
They don't like to be. They want to be whiter. The biggest selling thing in the Philippines is whitening cream.
Everyone wants to be whiter.
Whitening cream is the biggest thing that sells.
Because we're still remembering the days of when the white people showed up with their fancy boats and their fancy gold and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And they put it into the populace that this is the way you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it's been like that everywhere. I don't know why.
But it wasn't like that before white man showed up. That's the point I'm making.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm sure there's cultures where it was and cultures where it wasn't.
No. Ancient civilizations, they embraced how they looked in their customs. They weren't trying to look like somebody else, unless they were trying to look like the star people that came from space. They might have been doing that.
No, I just mean.
But they had never seen a white man.
Huh?
They had never seen a white man.
But they had darker and less, or people who were darker and less colored.
Who did? In Africa?
Everywhere. Yeah, in Africa you had.
You only had that because of the influence of the white man.
How long is this one? I'm sorry. This is for warehouse.
All day. I fucking forgot to take it with me.
What's up, man?
Damn, Asia's got 59% of the population.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's a bunch of Asians, man. Half the world is Asian. Them little islands they have, like the Philippines, there's 7,000 islands. People don't live on all of them, but most of them people live on.
So they don't even probably know the true population numbers for sure. There's no way.
Well, they have, yeah, you're right. They don't know the true population. Like, at first I heard that Africa was 800 million people, but then yesterday they said Africa is 1,400,000 people. And I'm like, there's 1 billion people in that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it makes sense. There would be. It's a big fucking place.
In fact, they say that India's getting ready to India's getting ready to outpopulate China.
Oh shit, Africa's about to be crazy too because they got under 15. Their population is 41%.
Yep. Yep.
Africa's crazy because it's always misproportioned on the map and on the globe.
Yeah, it doesn't look as big as it's supposed to.
It's actually like way
Well, you
bigger.
can fit North America and South America in it, I think.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
imagine that one time.
Africa has 1.3 billion people.
Yeah, I said
17% of the population is in Africa.
Yeah.
That's the
In
whole
North
map.
America, it's 7%. South America, 5%.
Origin of creation.
Well, that's why Africa is the up and coming place right now for all these different resources, because there's tons of resources there. Jesus. In South America, there's tons of resources too.
So I seen. You ever seen I Am Mother? You had never saw it. So he can hit it. Why can't he hit it?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't remember
On
which direction
Netflix
it
or
went.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I watched this movie called I Am Mother. Okay? And it's basically like this girl's being raised by a robot, by this robot. And she's told that the world is basically toxic, which it kind of is. Like the robots have basically scorched out the humans. And there's only a few, like if any left. I don't think there's any left, to be honest, except for her now. But she basically had been, you come to find out that the robot was an AI that put human life above all else, but saw where humans were going, and decided to wipe out humans
Saw the flaw in you.
until it found the perfect human, like until it was able to learn how to teach you, because it has like, this AI has like, million fucking embryos. Some crazy amount of embryos that are just sitting in stasis, ready to go. And
Ready to go.
Literally you put him in this thing, and he grows a human in 24 hours. Like that's how quick they grow. So like you can repopulate the planet
In no time.
in no time. But that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Is this robot was trying to develop a human that it felt would actually
Worthy
give
of,
the earth and
yeah.
hey yo.
Yo.
Was that your Jeep just driving away?
How you doing?
No, that was someone next door in the black Jeep.
Oh.
You doing?
I'm hanging like an old man.
What surgery are you having?
Hip operation. I need a hip replacement.
No,
You
really?
On the
really?
left side. Yep.
How bad is your hip?
It's terrible.
Oh.
I'm in pain almost all the time.
You can let me in. I hear you. I've known like 3 girls
Down.
I worked with.
Hazy down.
Got it. They got one, and then one got the other, but the other one got 2 at the same time.
Well, I'm the left part. My left one was real bad, but it's in the right too. But he said
The one can
it
wait
might be
for a
2 or
minute.
3 years before.
Don't be too.
By that time, I'm dead any damn way.
Nah, don't think like that. Oh, baby,
You don't think like that.
Yeah, you gotta think positive.
That is positive.
I'm saying 5 to 12.
I'm sorry.
No, that was positive. Believe me, it was positive.
Dude, you gotta try this coffee I got.
Which one?
Oh yeah.
I went
call
there
it
this
E-
morning.
Ethiopia Woo Woo.
Okay. I
It's some new stuff they got.
Come on up here. Come on.
Holy cow, just smell it.
I know.
The oven today.
It's
Yeah,
super
yeah,
duper
good.
strong.
Oh, it's the strongest and the most potent tasting smelling coffee I've ever had.
Coffee?
Yeah, oh, you like
I don't drink coffee.
just literally opening a bag and putting it into a thing and making my cold brew. You know how just letting it sit there.
No.
You could smell it throughout the kitchen.
Like it was
Fresh,
cooking.
yeah.
Like it was like this, like nothing ever's done that with coffee. It's like got this real weird pungent.
I like the smell of fresh coffee.
Oh, this
I
is.
don't drink coffee.
Now, is it from Ethiopia or
weird?
is it just called?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I
it's-
couldn't
this
live
dude-
without it.
Well, I don't
It's
drink
from
it.
Ethiopia?
If I do, I have that flavor coffee.
All right. Well, we can't have 3 people talking over the mic. I'm sure people will complain about that. So I was just waiting for you to finish. Being
I'm sorry.
polite.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. So yes, it's from Ethiopia. He literally, this dude is this. He goes to
Well, that's
these
the
countries and deals with the farmers directly.
Ethiopia and I think Yemen.
He's got like 4.
Are they? That's where coffee was discovered.
Well, he's got 4 different. I think there's at least 4 different types from Ethiopia. There's some from Yemen. There's some from Nigeria. They're all like anywhere
Yeah.
it can coffee can grow. He's got coffee from there.
That's
He's
it.
got some that are like super expensive and some, but I down.
I get him up.
Hey,
I
get her
got her
down.
out here.
You gotta get her
Mama
down.
sit down. Or Daddy sit down.
I don't want her like, because
Jump
there's
the
people
boat.
that don't want her up, and she hasn't figured that out yet.
Okay.
So the minute she starts leaving the other people alone that don't ask for it, is the minute they'll say, okay, now you can start thinking about letting her up, because there are people who do want her on their lap, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I love my dog on my lap, but it's more about training her that you gotta learn who does.
Yeah,
it.
everybody doesn't want that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what
Permission to jump up.
I try to tell my dog that, but he's hard headed. That's the one thing I can't train him to do.
There's time.
He just loves to jump up on people. He loves it.
Well, he's
What
a
kind of
humper,
dog is
man.
that?
He's a little Boston.
Boston Terrier.
Oh.
It's because he didn't take his nuts. And I know you don't want to take his nuts.
I don't want
That's
to take
fine.
his nuts.
That's fine.
I don't feel good about that. I don't know why, but I just don't feel good about it.
Well, I'm gonna get me a male.
I
one
want
of
him
these
to come
motherfuckers.
in. I want him to leave out
And I'm
the
gonna take
world
the
where he
nuts.
came into the world.
Unless I stud
I
him
don't know,
out.
I feel Ruby's way. Like, that's like it's.
I want him to leave
Yeah.
the world the way he came in the world.
Well, the only one of the big, there's 2 reasons. One, it helps with the drive. It makes some males a little more controllable because
Makes
some
it
males
not
are
raise a leg, right?
well that too, and it does less humping. It controls some males because some males can never learn to control their fucking instinct.
That's true.
Where 2, also it helps. Then there's no testicular cancer in the future. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Because it's
Well, I
not
don't-
like it's not like they were designed properly. Like you would design something if you wanted to save the sex organs from getting damaged, you would put them in a case that's a little more protective than a fucking bag of skin. So when you're dealing with a male dog and he's got a big set of nuts, he could like my deck alone could rip your dog's nuts apart. And that alone is not. I'm not losing my dog because I didn't notice my dog fucking cut his nutsack and bled out in the backyard.
Okay.
I'll cut my dog's nuts off and not deal with that.
Let's deal with that consequence.
And I don't want him in my face.
Well, I've had
That's the true reason. I don't want him in my face.
I've had between 5 and 6 dogs. I've never got any of their nuts off. Most of them live to the period of time they should live, 9 to 12 years, and they weren't sickly.
I've never owned a male.
Oh, that's all I've done.
All I've owned is females.
Yeah,
And I
all I've
definitely
owned
get
is
them fixed as soon as possible
Yeah.
because of
Yeah, all I hold
Not
is
dealing with the, like the male cat. I've had a couple male cats, but those are different too. You gotta get them their nuts cut, or they will fucking piss everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like if you
Still-
don't,
thanks.
you cannot.
They-
They're not like dogs where you can be like, ugh.
They spray.
Yeah,
It's a spray. It's not piss.
I know, but it's
It's a
still.
gland.
I know, but it's still piss smelling.
Oh yeah, yes.
And beyond.
It's not. It's not nice. Period.
No, it's
It's
horrible.
awful.
It's not nice.
And it
period.
don't seem to go
And
away.
all cats do it, from the biggest to
Forever.
the smallest. They
Takes
all do
forever.
it.
Yeah.
She's going to town.
She
But I
likes
think that's
salt.
just male cats
What'd
that
she
do
find?
that.
Salt.
My knee.
Oh.
That's
Salt.
just male cats that do that. Female cats don't do that.
It's
Right.
a territory thing.
Mm-hmm.
I found this one on here for a bully site for bullies. They were like $6.50 a pop.
Yeah, that's cheap,
It is.
especially if it has papers.
Oh, the one I kept, she came with papers, but it's not AKC yet. It's only all the other ones.
Yeah.
Papers mean nothing.
Lights
You
are
want a
on.
dog.
They mean something if you want to breed them, but I'm not gonna breed
That's
them.
true.
The lights are on. Did they come on at 2 o'clock?
Yep. I don't know how many are coming down.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. How many are coming down today?
At least three.
Yeah.
No idea. I just trim them when they're in the first couple weeks, and then I completely lose track of them.
Come on, Rudy, get up.
You
Get
go
up.
get up there, old man?
Yeah.
Alright.
I gotta work with this leg. Come on, leg.
What is this?
That's a joint.
Mm-hmm.
Of what?
Per punch.
You grew outside?
Yeah, but that's
Mm.
not a top bud because those aren't done. That's just like some of the excess. But I smoked one this morning.
Is that from Bud?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from bud,
Oh.
but it's outdoor. So
Well, you seem to be smiling. So
I got real stoned on it.
You seem to be smiling.
Sounds irrelevant. Can I choke
Taste
it
it.
down? Because I don't even like mine.
I feel like
so-
you're gonna be like, I can't taste
I
it.
ain't crazy about it either, Bud.
The big old bug on the outside or the inside of the window?
What? Probably outside, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's going, the way it's going, looks like it's going down.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is it?
It tastes like what it's supposed to taste like.
Sweet?
No, purple punch.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that.
It's,
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's our.
It has that purple
him
punch taste.
growing it outside.
But it's a little different because I think it's outside, so I had a look.
It's
The
brighter.
flavor, yeah, the flavor's a little different, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the same flavor.
Does it choke you? Kinda smooth.
It's got white ash. I mean, it's just dry enough to smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any of the branches, so just did it Rudy style. Had something that fell off, and saved those in a little brown paper bag.
Yeah.
It's been about a week.
That's interesting.
I mean,
You mean what?
it tastes like purple punch.
It does taste like, it tastes like purple punch.
Some mercing to it. It's
I mean, neither one of us are crazy
more
about purple
outdate.
punch.
Like it has. I get the outdoory taste,
I like the purple punch.
which means it probably tastes more grapey than it should. Blech.
Here's what it looked like when I trimmed it.
Yeah, it looks like purple punch. Yeah, no, it smells fine for somebody if you
Okay,
like
yeah.
that kind of flavor. Which I'm sure you do.
I do.
That's
Wow.
why you fucking grew it.
And the one that I thought died because it got like hit by lightning or something in my backyard because I had it on a garbage can lid.
Oh.
And it was thunderstorming, and then I went out there the next day, and the whole thing was fried, and but it's actually starting to bud now.
Wow.
Fried or you sure the rain didn't beat the shit out of it?
Oh, it split a couple branches too, but
Yeah, you know I'm good on that.
yeah.
Me too.
I will enjoy it with you.
Not mad about it. I'm sorry. But
Well, when you
know
get
I'm-
through that, would you go cut me down a plant, please?
Then I just